When you think about high-stakes leadership, it doesn't get much more intense than elite football. Today, we're going to break down the communication playbooks of 3 legendary managers. We'll find out what made them so successful and what we can all learn from their time on the touchline. Seriously, just think about it for a second. Is there a more high-pressure leadership job on the planet? The whole world is watching, the money involved is just staggering, and every single one of your decisions gets picked apart by millions of fans. It's an environment that really forges incredible leaders, and figuring out how they communicate under all that pressure, well, that's how we unlock their secrets.
Yeah, this is not your typical 9-to-5. Your staff, they're young, powerful millionaires. Your bosses, some of the wealthiest people in the world, who you might rarely even see. And your customers, the fans, one minute they're chanting your name, the next, well, let's just say they're emotional. It's a true crucible, a real pressure cooker for leadership.
All right, first up, the governor himself, Sir Alex Ferguson. His model was all about absolute, total control. That's why we're calling him the master and commander. His approach was direct, it was authoritative, and for more than 20 years, it was unbelievably effective.
And his signature move? Oh, it was the legendary hairdryer treatment. And trust me, this wasn't some gentle feedback session. This was a full-on storm of loud, in-your-face shouting. It was all designed for one thing: to assert dominance and make sure everyone knew, without a shadow of a doubt, who was in charge. So what's the catch? Look, the power here is just undeniable. It keeps everyone in line, even the biggest superstar egos, and it gets results. But, and it's a big but, there's a huge downside. This old-school style can create players who are just fearful robots, afraid to make a mistake. It crushes creativity and initiative, and let's be honest, it's probably not a great fit for most workplaces today.
Okay, switching gears completely. In total contrast to Ferguson's iron fist, we have our second archetype, Pep Guardiola, the visionary inspirer. His whole method isn't built on fear at all. It's built on a crystal clear, compelling vision for how the beautiful game should be played.
Get this, on his very first day at Barcelona, with a team that hadn't won a trophy in a while, he delivered this incredibly simple message. He didn't walk in with some massive, complicated strategy book. He just gave them a simple, unifying vision. It was about the team, about keeping the ball, and about working hard to get it back. That's it. And from that tiny seed, you could argue the greatest club team in history grew.
So you can see how powerful this is, right? Especially when you've got a team of absolute superstars, your Messis, your Iniestas, who can take a simple idea and turn it into something complex and beautiful on the pitch. But what's the catch? Well, it doesn't work so well if your staff needs a bit more hand-holding. It really requires a team of experts who can fill in the blanks with their own genius.
And for our final archetype, we have the man, the myth, the legend, the charismatic, the controversial, José Mourinho. His leadership style is, you guessed it, completely different again. His is built entirely around an incredibly powerful cult of personality. With Mourinho, it's pretty simple. It's all about Jose. He's the self-proclaimed special one. He basically weaves this incredible magic spell around his players, the media, and the fans, making them all true believers in whatever he's doing. Every single thing he does is designed to send one message: I am brilliant and you should believe in me.
And man, when this works, it is absolutely electric. He can make players feel totally invincible, and it's why he's won trophies just about everywhere he's gone. But here's the thing, it's totally 100% unsustainable. That magic spell always inevitably wears off. His quirky eccentricities start to look like annoying flaws, and the whole thing comes crashing down. It's a wild ride while it lasts, though. You can't deny that.
Okay, so what do we do with all this? We've got 3 totally different leaders, all of them massively successful, all communicating in completely unique ways under insane pressure. What can we learn when we put them all together? Yeah, this table right here just breaks it down perfectly. You have Ferguson, the dictator, using the hairdryer, but risking a team that's ruled by fear. You've got Guardiola, the inspirer, using a simple vision, but he needs superstars to make it work. And then there's Mourinho, the charismatic one, building this powerful cult of personality that's amazing in the short term, but just can't last. So after all that, what's the one big thing you should take away from the touchline? It's this: whether you're a dictator, a visionary, or a magician, your team is always watching. They take their cue not just from what you say, but how you say it, and how much your actions line up with your words. Ferguson's anger, Guardiola's passion, Mourinho's self-belief, they were all authentic to who they were, and that authenticity, no matter the style, is the real secret sauce to effective leadership.
You know, in the end, maybe no one has ever summed up the pressure, the chaos, and the raw passion of leadership better than Sir Alex Ferguson himself after an incredible last-minute victory. Football, bloody hell. It just says it all, doesn't it? A perfect summary of the kind of pressure that shows you what leadership is really all about.